And welcome back to World of Warships with me, Bubblebox. And today I thought I'd bring you this video because World of Warships today has come out of beta and is now on full release. Having said that, they haven't really added a great deal. They have added, the main thing they've added is ranked battles. I'll tell you about that shortly. But they haven't really added too much else. I'll tell you a little bit about what's in and what's out shortly. But first of all, let's have a look at this ship, the Sims, so that you can know what we're going to be doing in this battle while I talk you through this battle and tell you what's going on with World of Warships. Well, the Sims is kind of, I guess it's a premium class battleship. I got this ship when I first started playing the beta a few months ago. I did buy my way into the beta, and you get that got you a few kind of premium ships, and the Sims was one of them. I haven't played the Sims too much, I have to say, but because of the ranked battles now, this is actually the only tier 6, 7 ship I've got. I'll tell you why that's important. And so I decided to get a bit of practice in with the Sims so that I can use it in ranked battles. But why is the Sims good and why is the Sims bad? First of all, it's bad because like all the USA destroyers, its torpedo range is a lot less than its spotted range, which means you are going to be spotted if you try to get close to the enemy in open water. It means you have to be very careful, very stealthy, use the islands and other features to try to disguise and stealth your way towards the enemy in order to attack them with your short range torpedoes. The range on the torpedoes being 5.5 kilometers and your spotted range being 7.6 kilometers. And I'll show you how that works a little bit later in this game when we do attack one of the battleships. But what is good about this ship is it's going to be really good against other destroyers and probably attacking aircraft carriers as well, and battleships, as long as you can stealth up to them. It's got a really good main gun compared to the other destroyers. The main gun also turns really, really fast. I think it's got an 180-degree turn time of 5.3 seconds and a fairly fast firing rate, and powerful main guns, which also, by the way, double as decent anti-air weapons as well. It's got 4 of them, 4 127mm guns. The other thing that makes it good, especially against other destroyers, and against other ships as well, is it is very, very maneuverable. The rudder shift time is very, very fast at 2.7 seconds, which it can turn on a sixpence. In this particular game, if you have a look at the map on the bottom right of the screen, I did decide to go over towards C first of all because there were lots of islands there, but then I spotted ahead of me the kind of B's being contested fairly well by our team, so I decided to turn to starboard, head towards A. Now, when I was heading towards A, I spotted 2 battleships and a aircraft carrier over there, so I thought they'd be my main targets, although I was a little bit wary at this point because I didn't know where their destroyer was. They have got 1 destroyer in this game, so you've got to be a little bit careful about getting spotted. Now, I had a choice here to go for A and try and capture the zone because it doesn't look like there's anything in there, although the destroyer might have been in there, or to go up the side of the island to try to shadow this big battleship that's 9 kilometers just in the distance there, now 8.9. And I decide on the latter, just to try and go up the side, see what this battleship does, and just shadow him for a few minutes or a minute or two, just to see where he goes. And while I'm doing that, back to World of Warships. Yes, the new thing is ranked battles. But it's the only new thing they've brought in on release. Basically, you start off at a rank, I think, of 25, and you try to get your rank down to 1. There's 3 kind of tiers within the ranking system: 25 to 21, 20 to 11, and 10 to 1. And of course, you get a better class of opposition at each of the ranks. And also, each of the ranks only has 7 ships. I think it's 12, is it 12 or 14 in the main normal mode, but only 7 in the ranked battles. Now, first of all, back to the game quickly. I see this battleship coming now. I've got a choice to make here, and I do actually make a tight turn. Now, the reason I make this very, very tight turn and nearly hit the island, I cut all my speed down just so I can make this turn, is because if I continued in a straight direction, I would have been coming up against the 2 battleships that you can see ahead and against the cruiser, and I didn't really want to run into those ships. But as I turn, I see that the battleship that I was sort of going for has turned in between the 2 islands, and this is a big mistake by this battleship pilot or driver or whatever you want to call them, pilot, because you don't want to be sailing your battleship between islands. So what I do, I spin round get a bit of distance, a little bit of distance between me and the battleship that's 8.2 kilometers away, and just snuck in behind this island, and I'm going to use this island to launch an attack on this battleship. Remember, this is what you have to do with these American destroyers because of the short torpedo range and the long spotting range. Long spotted range, should I say. So I'm just sneaking up on the island at the moment, getting as close as I can. I kill some of my speed at this point, I believe, and get my torpedoes ready, put them on short or small dispersion, so I can get a nice tight bunch of torpedoes. The torpedoes on this are really good, by the way. You get 2 quad torpedoes, so 4 in each tubes, 533mm rounds. I'm getting as close as I can before I have to unleash, and then I power up, get my speed up as fast as possible, launch my torps. Now, he's only 3 kilometers away. I drop the second batch of torps just behind the first, so that if he does try to turn, then the second batch will get him. And then I fire my smoke so that I can disappear into the distance. I did take a few shots from his secondary weapons, but managed to get 2 nice torpedo hits into the ship now. Now, it's a matter of getting away now. So I full speed ahead, and I've got my boost on as well, just to try to get away before my smoke disappears. Now, what does happen though is there is an aircraft. I've been detected by an aircraft overhead. I haven't turned my AA guns off, but it didn't make a lot of difference in this case because the aircraft was so close it would have spotted me anyway. And I can't use my smoke again, and I'm not in my smoke, so I'm trying to get away as best I can. I managed to lose the aircraft, but that battleship is now in that smoke somewhere, and he's not going to have a lot of maneuver room. Now, I've been detected again. It's by the battleship. You can see him just to the left of the smoke there, 5 kilometers away, and he just sees me turning, and he might think, well, I'm making a run for it. But I'm not making a run for it. I'm going for another one of them tight turns. Kill the speed, spin the rudder, and speed up again to make this really tight turn. And again, with these destroyers, use the islands as cover. He's only 3.8, 3.7 kilometers away. So I'm speeding up now. I should spot him any moment. He's actually hiding in that smoke, and he's actually going to fire. The secondary batteries are actually firing at me. I've been detected by that pesky plane again that the carrier's using to spot me, but I'm definitely going for this battleship now. And there he is, really close. Unleash my torps now. Get a second salvo off now. Turn away. Can't use my smoke, but hopefully this will finish him. Another couple of hits. Another couple of hits. And he goes down, so I manage to get my kill. Very nice. And just as the game ends. So I managed to get my kill. As far as World of Warships is concerned, just to summarise, yep, it is released today. There are ranked battles. They're kind of testing it out. The ranked battles are only for tier, I think, 7 and 8, which is why I'm having a bit of practice with my sims, so I can use my sims in the ranked battles, because I think I'm on about tier 4, tier 5 as I make my way up the ranks, because I'm not really spending money on extra experience and stuff like that. I'm just trying to grind my way up through the ranks. So yeah, that's the Sims, and I'll be playing some ranked battles with the Sims in the future, and I will be continuing having a look at each of the ships as I unlock them. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vid. Please do give us a like and comment and subscribe if you fancy it, and I'll see you in the next one.